Hello there, I'm Ryan Chan, the CEO and founder of UpKeep. In today's video, we'll be helping you navigate some tough decisions. When faced with old industrial equipment, do you replace it or keep it? We'll be breaking down the factors you need to consider and giving you insights on when it might be time to upgrade. Additionally, we'll explore what to do with the old equipment once you've decided to replace it. So, let's dive right in. When it comes to dealing with old industrial equipment, you're left with two choices: either replace it or keep it around. The path you take will depend on the current demands of your facility. Let's talk about when it might be time to replace those old assets. There are a few factors you'll want to consider. First, think about the amount of downtime that results from the asset. If it's causing your operations to grind to a halt regularly, it might be time to look at new options. Next, compare the costs of repairs versus replacement. If you're spending more on fixing the old equipment than what a new one would cost, it's probably time for an upgrade. You should also consider the impacts replacement might have on other parts of your operations. Will a new machine disrupt your workflow, or can it be seamlessly integrated? Safety issues are another crucial factor. If the old equipment poses a risk to your team, it's a no-brainer. Replace it. Lastly, consider the criticality of the asset. If the equipment plays a minor role in your operations, it might not need immediate replacement. However, if its inefficiency is causing a bottleneck in your process, you'll probably want to look at an upgrade. Many of these considerations are cost issues. An asset with minimal impact on your operations would be lower priority, and therefore wouldn't necessarily need to be replaced right away. But if it has reached its useful life, it may be time to sell it off or scrap it, since you probably won't gain any more tax benefits from it. Now let's say you've decided to replace it. What do you do with the old model? There are several possibilities. Firstly, you could consider online auctions. These can be a great way to get rid of old equipment, especially if it's still in usable condition. Secondhand distributors are another option. Industrial equipment manufacturers and distributors often buy secondhand equipment, though you probably won't get as much out of the sale since they'll be trying to turn a profit. You could also consider listing an ad in a trade magazine. This can help you sell off old assets, but it works best if you choose the right publications. Another option is to use a broker. They'll take a commission on the sale, but brokers have numerous connections and could get your old equipment sold. Donating the equipment is another possibility. Some pieces of equipment can be donated to charitable causes for tax purposes. Finally, you could scrap or recycle it. You'll get minimal return for it, but recycling old equipment is better than nothing. The ideal options would be to auction it or list it yourself. But barring those, it's better to get something for your old equipment than to simply let it sit in a corner of your facility. Remember, the goal is to make the best decision for your operations, whether that's replacing, selling, or recycling your old industrial equipment. And that wraps up our discussion on managing old industrial equipment. We've covered when to replace, costs to consider, and what to do with the old equipment. Thank you for watching. If you found this information useful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to stay updated on our latest content. For more resources and tools to help your maintenance and reliability teams be more successful, visit our website at upkeep.com.